Alright, hey guys, yes, this is GnVlogger, and yes, this is a car. Alright guys, so yes, I'm back, I'm still here, I'm still on this planet. So I just got a massive story to tell you. I've been away for a long time, haven't made a video in ages. I've had a couple of attempts at making videos, but they never really came out and didn't really do anything with them. So I've got a pretty long story to tell you. So what happened is it's been a good year or close to one to 2 years since I last put up a video. And it wasn't really by choice, I didn't really choose not to carry on with that. I had a lot of things happen that it kind of forced me to not put any more videos up for a while. Last that happened on GnVlogger is we started last year. It was the start of last year, and I just got myself this GoPro, this one on my head right now, and that was awesome. I brought that because my camera was not that great, the audio was terrible, so I upgraded and brought myself a real flash camera. For me, this was real flash, and that was good. But I didn't have the cable, or couldn't find anywhere to get the cable to put the audio into it. So I had to carry on using the same audio device that I had. Then that there went and broke. The audio device that I was using, I was actually using my iPod 4th gen. And I was using that to record my audio and my camera to record my video. So I had no way of recording audio. I had video but no audio. So I was searching around for ages for a different way of doing it and trying to find a cable and couldn't find it. So that was one thing that happened. I couldn't record audio, which meant I couldn't record videos really, which really sucked. Second of all, I had an external hard drive that was purely just for GnVlogger. It had all the data on there, all the intros, the outros, all the data. That went and broke too. I lost everything, which really sucked. I had all my videos, all my editing stuff, everything. I lost it all. So that really put me a step back in being able to make videos, which really sucked. Then, now this is the biggest one of all, my GN went and blew up. I broke my GN, but don't panic, I still have it, and I will be fixing it, and it will be back in these videos. I took a really big step back in the GnVlogger world, which really sucked. The reason I'm in a car, obviously because I broke my bike. But as I said, I still have my bike and I will be fixing it. So I'm going to tell you what happened. So my bike for a long time had a really bad ticking noise coming from the engine, and no one could work out really what it was. We knew it was getting old, it done quite a lot of Ks for what it is, and I really didn't ease up on it too much. I kind of thrashed it a little bit, as you may have seen in a lot of my videos. After a while, it started getting to the point where on cold nights after work, I'll come out to my bike and it would take a long time to start because of how cold it was. So one night, I came out from work at about 10 o'clock at night. It was pretty cold, so I expected my bike wouldn't start in a hurry. Tried starting it, I was starting it for ages, it wouldn't go. Next minute, it went kaboof! Massive bang. Really loud. And I at that point, got real worried. I thought, damn, that's it, it's all over. I tried to start it once more, and everything just went clunk. And that's the speed it did it, that's the sound it made. It sounded pretty damn nasty. So I thought, nah, that's it, it's over. So I pushed it home and started taking it apart over the past few months. So it's now been a good 6 months since I did that. Just found that the big bang that it made was just the carb flooded and all that ignited, so it just ignited a lot of fuel in one hit. So after leaving it for a while to all dry out and that, we put the engine back in the bike and it started again. So it started and it ran and I was able to ride it around a bit, but I don't really trust it. I don't want to go too far. It does also need a clutch. This clutch slips really badly, which is my own fault. All those wheel stands I used to do, I kind of ruined the clutch. So we found out it needs a timing chain, it needed new clutch and all that stuff, so I went and ordered all the parts. I have all the parts, it's all ready, I just have to do it. So hopefully within the next few months, well hopefully actually I'm hoping this month will be the month that I will fix my bike. Me and Road and Dirt Rider are going to pull it apart and fix it up, get it going again, which is awesome. I'll have the GM back, and yeah, so that's pretty much my story of how I blew up my bike. So my car, this car here, this is the purple People Eater. I picked up this car real cheap. I've been doing it up for the past year. It's only a little 1.5, but if you all know me, I don't really care how big or popular the car or bike is. I kind of just do what I want to do on them. You saw what I did to the GN. I did a lot of things that a lot of people never thought of doing, or even thought people would think of doing, or were even possible of doing on a GN. Like, a lot of people still debate the fact that a GN can wheel stand. I disproved that they can't years ago. So, 2 years ago. Yeah. You know, I can wheel stand a GN. I went 2 up on a GN. Not many people do that. I've done lots of other things to that bike. I've inspired a lot of people to do things to GNs. I hope those ones are watching now, because a lot of people got in contact with me over the past year asking me when I was going to be putting a video up next. A lot of people were inspired. A lot of people were doing some things to the GNs, which I think is really cool. There'd be people out there going, hey, we can actually do this to a GN, let's do it. But not the fact that you can do it to GN, you can do it to anything. Just, you got to think about it and just improvise, which is all I did. But there's one other thing I might be doing to my GN, which is going to be the biggest thing ever, and I haven't heard of anyone ever doing it. Well, they must have, but I haven't heard of anyone doing it. There's nothing on YouTube about it. I found this piece on the internet, and it's the GN 300cc big bore kit, and that's the 300cc big bore. It means that the piston has been bored out. It's a bigger piston, making it 50ccs more, which takes it from 15 kilowatts to 19 kilowatts, which isn't a lot, but on that bike it would make a difference. It's all just things I got to think of and what I got to do. So, but that's the idea, to make it a 300cc GN, which would be quite cool. Oh, this here, my cast. This is coming off in the next probably hour. I've had this on for the past 6 weeks. This was irrelevant to anything, kind of. So I brought myself a drift trike a little while back. Me and Road and Dirt Rider thought it was a cool idea to tow around. So I was sitting in it and he was driving my car, towing around, and then we flipped it and I broke my wrist. Yeah, I regret nothing. Oh, and one last thing, my dirt bike, I've been doing that up over the past month, because something else happened in my life. I moved out of home, so I'm now in my own place. But anyway, so my dirt bike, I've been doing that up. It's, you know, only a little pit bike, a little Chinese pit bike, but it's a replica of the CRF 50. Well, it's a mix of the CRF 50 and CRF 125. So parts are actually quite available. So I've been doing that up. I've just ordered an exhaust and changed it from red to black. So that's all pretty cool, but there'll be videos coming up soon of all that. I'll do some videos of my dirt bike. I will be filming and putting up all the videos of fixing my GN, so you guys are all kept in the loop. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Don't hate on the car. I know some bikers out there kind of do, but I know some probably won't. But I know some out there that don't like cars. I'm only in a car because I had to be. But me myself, I got nothing against cars. I do like cars. I like cars and bikes. Anything with a motor, really. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I haven't done any videos in a very long time, but here's one now. So to all you people out there, and to all the ones especially that have been wanting me to put up videos, here we go. I'm back. Peace out. This is GnVlogger out.